Sagittarians. I am a Sagittarian as well. Welcome. It's Basil from basiltarot.com. How are you? I'm excited to have you in my new YouTube channel. I know this is your first time here because it is my first time here. I would love you to join my community, so please hit the subscribe bell and hit the like button and join me in starting a new journey on YouTube. Very excited. So thank you for being with me from the very beginning. This is going to be a reading for June 15th through June 30-ish. See what Spirit, the universe, has to say, what's coming in for you, what's going out for you, however the Sagittarius slice and dice it in the next few weeks. And just to be aware, Mercury in retrograde starts June 18th and goes to July 12th. So please adjust accordingly. We know it is, as I may say, a shit show for travel, for communications, for anything technical. Ooh, we got a jumper. And as long as we can plan around it and as best we can, we will get through it. So, that said, my dear Sag, let's see what the cards have to say. What's coming in? All right. Okay, those there. All right, let's just take a moment, meditate over the cards. All right, Sag, what do we have for the base? Let's start teasing this out. All right, we have, well, interesting, we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a good knight. He's very steady paced, doesn't get flustered. He's long-term commitment. And we have the Devil. This can be an obsession, very interesting, in some ways opposite. This is also a Capricorn card. You could be in a long-term relationship with a Capricorn, or you've been obsessing over someone for a long period of time. Let's hold on to those scenarios and see how they play out here. The energy over the situation, we have Ace of Cups, which is the beginning of new love, and we have boundaries, walling off the past. Initially, what I'm getting before we go through here, there's been somebody in your life for a long time. Might not be the healthiest. You've have an attachment to them. You've had an attachment for a long time, and they might have walled you off or blocked you, or put up some boundaries, which starts a new beginning. And I think this new beginning is a self-love. I think until they blocked you, you couldn't move on. Nothing's changed here. Nothing's changed really between the two of you. But it is completed. I think you've come to the end here. I don't think there was an argument. I don't think there was even though this person may not be communicating with you. It hasn't been great for a while. I want to think that this person you've known and loved for a long time, the cycle that you've been in with them just has naturally completed itself. There was no big bang or whatever, and I think something new is about to start. You may be at a different point in your life, a different age, a different time, that something new is going to start. Let's see if it's with that person or not. This wasn't a choice. This card in this position, this was the natural cycle. This was a time cycle. It could be an astrological cycle. It could be, we've got so many planets in retrograde right now. This was a natural ending to this cycle, this long-term attachment. How others see you is someone's going to come in and give you a love offer, but the Knight of Cups isn't necessarily a genuine offer. This is kind of a one-night stand energy. You might hear from them. But it's not going to be meaningful. Your hopes and fears is, and I like this childlike enthusiasm and energy in the sun. You're going to be happy regardless. I think this person coming in, I think you're kind of done with the offers and the silliness and this new, you're in this new cycle. Maybe they're not, and they're going to try to pick up where they left off, and you're like, no, I'm in this new higher place of self-love. I'm not going to go back to the tedious and the obsessions and all of that. I think I'm done with that. I'm in a different place. I still love you, but I'm in a different place. This is almost like a rebirth card. There's no happier card than this. This is where I see you, Sag, right now. And the outcome is, this is a proclamation. And there's going to be an announcement. You are going to hear from this person. They're going to try again. And this, to me, is also yet another sexual card. There's a lot of sexual energy over this reading. You were changed to that long term. You know, they want to pick up where they left off with that. And they came in and tried to make it all nice with, nice, white horse and the flag. But you saw right through this. You know that this was a hookup that they were looking to have. This wasn't. This was more down and dirty, what you're used to in the past. There's not anything wrong with that in its right place, mind you. But the Page of Wands, not only is he or she or whomever is going to make more of an announcement or a proclamation, and they're focused on the rod here, if you know what I mean. Read between the lines here. They're focused on the sex here. And you're in two different places. They're still in a cycle of sex, and you're in a cycle of self-love and rebirth. I think you've grown and evolved from a very long-term obsession over this person. A love of this person. You feel connected to this person for a long time, and you probably always will. However, you want more, It's not that cycle has ended, and they're going to try to play with you, and you're like, yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm going to ride in the sun naked on my horse because I can, and I think you should. And most Sages I know would ride naked on a horse, so have at it. But know that the cycle, the chain doesn't break here. It makes me think of the Fleetwood Mac song, "The Chain." You've changed. They haven't. The cycle for you has ended. It hasn't for them. They've always been able to do what they do, and you let them. You never asked for more or evolved more. I like this. I like this for you. I like this for us. This is a really positive beginning. I think you're gonna ask for more of yourself. That you are gonna have more self-respect, and you can still love the person. Let's clarify a little bit more. Let's see where this is going. So the base of the deck is Page of Pentacles, and that's a fascination with someone. You're fascinated with this person, which is why you've put up with them as long as you have, and they have probably some fascination with you. I feel like it's mutual. You're just in different places. And ultimately, there's victory here of the rods. So, I think what's going to happen here is, if you haven't talked to this person in a long time, and you think about them, and it seems like they've blocked you, or all of it, there seems to be a lot of frenetic energy in the past. They're gonna try once or twice to kind of, just kind of be sexy, and you're gonna no, and you're gonna stand your ground. You're gonna say, I want more than that, and I think you're gonna be victorious from that. I think they may meet you on that higher level. That's how I see this. So I think that's great, Sagittarius. Definitely step up your game here. Self-respect. There is a great meme. How someone treats you is more important than how much you love them. Take that with you for the next couple of weeks. How someone treats you is more important than how much you love them or like them. Maybe the reason that it's been this for so long and not this is because not that they weren't capable of it, but it was you who didn't love yourself enough in the right ways. And maybe once you do, and you put up boundaries, maybe it's you who needs to put up boundaries here. That seems to be a key, because the key to self-love is boundaries. I don't see this long-term tethering of souls here coming apart, but I think you need to bring up some boundaries, and then I think you'll be a much happier person, ride naked on the horse. So I'm all for that. So Sagittarius, good luck. See you on the horse track.